Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Economic Times newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Vada Idea calls banks for rupees 7,000 crore emergency loan. Next, VI needs capital, not just dues conversation to equity. Vaishnav. Next, Jio, Airtel, and Paytm bad for personal data localization. Next, Thailand PTT Group revives discussions for 49% stake in Renew Power's solar assets. Next, Dunzo latest to tap alternative funding route looks to rise up to $100 million via convertible notes. Next, government to recover fame soaps claimed by EV cause without meeting localization target. Next, cannot uproot 50,000 overnight. Supreme Court stays Haldwani aviation eviction. Next, on page number 2 in pure political section under that 50,000 cannot be uprooted overnight. Supreme Court stays Haldwani eviction order. Next, Supreme Court asks UP DGP prisons to file personal affidavit. Next, opposition leaders welcome SC decision. Next, Rajnath Singh reviews OP preparedness of Andaman and Nicobar. Next, greed feeds instability around Eurasia. Next, Jains and stare after center bans ecotourism in Prashantnath Hill. Parasnath Hill. Next, Congress backs Jains, raps BJP. Next, on page number 3 in pure political section under that मंत्री की तरक्की is Jan 1000 is Jan 1 2024 says Shah taking dig at Rahul. Next, foreign university to get free hand to decide fee faculty fields. Next, on page number 4 in companies section under that Geo Platforms Inc. deal without merchant Manchester City. Next, FMCG cause likely to see recovery in volume growth by next fiscal. Next, Thailand PTT eyes renew power solar assets again. Next, PM urges states public to take part in water conservation. Next, domestic air passenger traffic rises 15% in December 2022. Next, on page number 7 in Economics Time market in that Nifty 50 cause likely to report double digit revenue profit growth rupees quarter 3. Next, Vedanta rupees 1143 crore offer highest for Meenakshi Energy. Next, many FPIs coming via tax friendly countries asked to pay tax on dividend. Next, Bajaj Fin shares plunge over 7% has reports moderation in loan growth. Next, rupee gains 37 paisa to close at 82.45 against a dollar. Next, corporate borrowing moving towards bank from CPs and CDs. Next, Wall Street drops has rate a hike fears weight. Next, on page number 8 in brand and company section under that CXOs in demand in non-tech sector despite headwinds. Next, blue collar jobs seen looking bright. Next, show cause notice to Air India's management. Next, 168 Indigo flights from Goa's new airport. Next, GCP eyes two-digit sales growth in December quarter. Next, revenue growth of telco likely to be sluggish in quarter 3. Next, women's IPL likely team bidder await media rights sales outcome. Next, Atto cause in EV shift go slow on old engine models. Next, Atto retail sales dip in December has two-wheeler demand tapers off. Next, pricing pressures in US, Europe to hit India pharma profit margins. Next, Lupin triple drug combo for asthma. Next, test reports of cough syrup linked to Uzbek deaths yet to reach regulator. Next, on page number 9 in smart investing section under that asset quality improves at small finance banks and BFCs. Next, consistent growth is built into these stars. Next, Shankalp top bidder for Street Hotel unit of Rajesh Life Spaces. Next, first Abu Dhabi Explode offer for Send Chart. Next, Tire stocks on a roll has rubber. Oil prices fall. Next, dividend tax demand on FPIs. Next, areas of concern. Next, Nifty 50 cause quarter 3 revenues profits to soar. Next, monthly dues to Indus at rupees 250 to 300 crore. Next, BF investment looked in low circuit after board rejects delisting proposal. Next, we are yet to launch 5G. Next, on page number 10 in economy section under that, government to recover wrongly claimed soaps by EV makers. Next, government hopeful of rise in FDI inflows in upcoming months. Then on page number 11 in economy section under that, developed nation green hydrogen soaps a challenge. Next, UP CM Yogi claims rupees 5 lakh crore investment commitment during Maha visit. Next, policy changes likely to push low cost urea production. Next, work on future pandemics. Ayushman Bharat to top G20 health meets agenda. Next, what do you need to know about business resilience? Next, on page number 12 in around the world and companies section under that, China was clearly unprepared for reopening after its zero COVID policy. The US approach to Beijing is a bipartisan issue in Washington now. Next, Amazon to slash over 18,000 jobs in escalation of cuts. Next, US employers add 235,000 jobs. Next, Mirai Assets ventures into commercial reality. Next, special CBI court rejects Dhoot's interim relief plea. Next, CBI court orders probe into Jaharia coalfield bids. Next, on page number 13 in edit page, in that Microsoft goes vocal for local big tech. Next, clean up auto firms for your own good. Next, this is Hydro Generation X. Next, happiness it's limitless. Next, adulterated rules more dangerous. Next, perfunctory perfunctory a perforated logic. Next, the green solution. Next, common scribe income tax. Next, clean up auto firms for your own good. Next, feminist Kamini, well, not quit yet. Then on page number 14 in economics time, Pinache section under that, presenting a one-stop solution for seafarers, seafarers to follow their passion. Next, Messi makes a mark again as a tattoo. Next, the man who posed in a bathtub full of cash. Next, Shanaka keeps series alive. Next, Bhupendra EPL first Sikh assistant referee. Next, Marilyn Click pulls out due to knee injury. Next, Green Rubbish IPL unavailability rumors. Next, on page number 15 in disruption section under that, convertible notes route may fetch Donzo $100 million. Next, seed stage deals jumps 86% in value, reach $1.5 billion in 2022. Next, India is showing how tech can enable inclusivity, says Nadella. Next, EV charging co electric pay rises $5 million. Next, Samsung's smart home hub is here. Next, Swiggy delivery staffers death in mishap rises safety worries. Next, Indian firms back CCI Google ruling. Next, Cherish Capital buys US IT services co Exorent. Next, IT sets for modest third quarter growth. Next, Bharat pays revenue up 169%, losses rise. Next, Twitter's new search filter for iOS coming. Next, AI narrated audiobooks for on Apple Book. Next, that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.